All right, we are live. Yeah. All right. So this is actually part 4, technically, of some work I'm doing. Here's the painting. I was doing it on YouTube, live on YouTube today. I didn't start this on YouTube. I started without just a video recording with my own camera. But I started streaming today and did this heart, did this leaf, did this heart inside this heart. And yeah, I messed up with some yellow there and some yellow there. What else did I do today? The sun. Started working on the sun. And now that's all I've done today. And now, it took me about an hour so far to just do those. I don't know about this painting, how it's going to turn out, but I'm going to do, it's basically a sun now with little hearts. I'm going to be in an art show. Now I'm having to, fill in everything for people who wouldn't know because you were not watching over on YouTube. The Twitch space is somewhere I'm trying to experiment with to see if I can actually earn money. I know there's a way of like setting up a donation like link thing, and I haven't even done that yet. And I don't know how, and I don't want to spend that time right now because the football game, the big Super Bowl, the big game is starting. The doors open at this party I'm going to go to at the Bomb Factory. Now I've told you guys too. It's 2:30 now. It starts at 4. It's an hour and a half, and I wanted to get a nap. So I'm going to go pretty quickly. If I can do these hearts and maybe do something else like a big dragon or something, then I'll be done with this painting. Here we go. Some scarlet. I'm old. My skin looks wrinkled. Well, I'm not that old because I'm able to act like a total fool like I just did. Okay, so this is red. And that's what I want. I don't know. Oh, so difficult to get this straight. I did it in pencil to try to give myself some guidance, but it is so difficult to do shapes. For me, except for lettering, and even lettering is difficult like that. I'm better with just abstract stuff. Strange, whatever, stream of consciousness, sort of whatever comes out. Pollock-esque, you could call it. Now on YouTube, I had one viewer, and I think that was me. But on Twitch, when I was testing it out a couple days ago, people did come in here and there, and like, yeah, I should have like another camera, and then they automatically go back and forth. That I'm sure there's software and obviously hardware to do that. I'm going to need to block the camera sometimes. Which will not exactly retain viewership. Okay, this is drying up. Oh, I could add water, I forgot. I'm relatively new to painting at all, much less acrylic paints. So I'm forgetting that you can, I think, kind of recharge in a way. To a degree, you can make it more usable again after it starts drying by adding water. It's one great thing about acrylics as opposed to oils is maybe most importantly, it's less toxic. The odor is certainly less toxic. I mean, I could pick nits here and this is like, it's dry and kind of, it's not the best to be working with in detail like this. It's working. There we go. Boy, it's such an exciting thing to be This is just as exciting as watching GTA gameplay, I'm sure. If anybody's watching, I hope you laughed and orange juice or milk or beer came out of your nose. I hope it was that funny. Ha ha ha. Maybe not. Is this workable? It's not even really red exactly, but I'm going to use it because it's right here. I know I'm blocking the camera view, but it just is easier. This is not, I just am not one of these painters that likes to do detail. I like to play. Funny thing is, when I do my actual work that I do for a living, many times I am doing very detailed work, but I enjoy that detail. Not so much doing little hearts like this. I think I am going to switch over to some fresh paint, so it's a little easier to work with scarlet. Yeah, it's nice scarlet. Wow, scarlet. What a name for a color. Nice and wet. Nice and wet. What if I used a Q-tip? Yeah, I think it would be too broad. The stamp idea would have been cool. If I had a little heart stamp. But think of the accomplishment. Ha ha ha! I'd rather think about getting a nap before the big game. Good news is I think these games don't go more than like 3 hours at the most. There'll be a post-game thing, but starts, okay, the doors open at 4, the game starts at 5:30. I don't have to get there at 4. I don't think, now at this point, I think this is more important. In fact, I actually toyed with not even going to the game today and just staying home and working, doing this or whatever, paperwork or whatever. That's right, I have to do sales taxes for 2017. Which is like tax on $200. I think that's all I sold in the state of Texas that I owe money for is, I think, $200. So that's going to be pretty quick and easy, actually. See, that heart does not match the others. Now, if I were to make this one fat and then this, if I were to match those, like real painters can do, ha ha ha! People who aren't pretending like me. God, I feel so fat. Oh, big stomach sticking out. It looks better than... I think part of the reason I feel that way is I've been doing sit-ups. So I did 100 push-ups a day for 30 days. They call it the 100 push-up for 30-day YouTube challenge. And I took it on and I did it. Now I'm doing on my own, I didn't even look this up to see if anybody else is doing this, 100 sit-ups a day, which is a lot easier actually. Just to see if there's a before and after on that. Which I think there will be. I don't know if my abs will show or I'll have any sort of a pack other than my one pack. But I think that, well, underneath, if I lose weight, if I can actually lose some weight sometime in the next 30 days, even if I gain it in the last 5 days, sometime within 2 weeks, between 2 and 4 weeks from now, if I can lose 10 pounds, there will be abs that will show that did not show before. So when you do sit-ups, you're not actually, people think, well, I do enough sit-ups, I'm going to get a six-pack. Well, the six-pack, I think all the abs are already there like that, even in the largest people who don't exercise. Those abs are, the six pack is there. It's actually just bringing it to the forefront, I think. And well, I think that's only partly true because you're probably also, you're building up the muscle. So yeah, I mean, obviously. I mean, there are skinny people who will either have a little bit of a six pack or it'll be almost indiscernible from just like a flat stomach. Mainly the male form, male body. Although there are women with six packs, don't get me wrong. But if you don't lose weight too, even if you have really nice cut abs underneath, they will not be visible until you lose that weight. And you'll hear, if you go onto YouTube, you'll see the experts and real experts get paid for it, who train people. They'll tell you, like, how do I get six-pack abs? Of course, you'll see tons of videos by experts and non-experts on getting cut. But it's like, there's one thing to build those abs, it's another thing for people to be able to see them. That takes getting lean. That takes weight loss. I have had, I think in this lifetime, once for a short time, I think I had six-pack. I was working out a bit and I was losing weight. But with this 30-day challenge, and I'm on day number 3 or 4, I think it's day number, today I think it's 3, yes, 3 or 4. Well, I started on the 2nd, which was the last day of the other one. Actually, the 31st of January was the end of the 30-day challenge. Push-ups. And it's actually kind of working. I don't like that one so fat. Speaking of, see this heart's abs will never show, but this one has a chance. I should draw little abs. Right on. So you get the idea. I'm really glad I did. Now I'm really glad I did use the pencil, do the pencil, what I call pencil test. The outline. So hard to be particular. So I thought that was red, but I think it's black, so this works. Well, I don't know if I super like these hearts or not. It's an experiment. I've said that before. Boy, the pencil really helps. Having structure and guidance in life, it's like a metaphor for shit, I screwed up there. Excuse my language. Now, I said the word, I don't even allow it in chat. How do you like that? Now I could either just make it a larger heart, which I'm going to try to do. See, I was going to fix it with some white paint, but I did it without the white paint. Super Bowl awaits. So I don't know if I'm going to lose any viewers that I don't have anyway. If I tell you that, well, once I tell you why I'm rooting for the Eagles, then maybe you'll understand and forgive me. I'm not a super big football fan. There, I might have lost all my viewers now. But I do like Ed Bassmaster, who's a YouTuber who's really, really funny. And he lives in Philadelphia, and he does these videos like "Fly, Eagles, Fly," and just really funny, and like, he's a prankster, but he generally, not always, generally is a kinder, gentler prankster. He's not. Some of the folks on YouTube get downright evil, and sometimes Ed annoys people to the point where I don't like some of his pranks. That said, some of his pranks are very family friendly and very cute and fun. And he's a good guy. And so I want the Eagles to win because of him. And I even posted on it, I bet I'm going to get a big like on it. I posted on his Facebook page, and I said, when people tell me, I say I'm actually, this is true, I'm actually rooting for the Eagles mainly because of you. Mainly because of a YouTuber named Ed Bassmaster, which is a funny reason to root for a team in such an important game. That did not come out very good. That's screwed up. But I think I can fix it. Okay, so luckily that's dry enough now. See, with oil paints, I could never do that. Unless I wanted that to be part of the message, so to speak. Well, the theme of having it look like a kid did it really does hold true all the way throughout. There's really nothing really professional about this. And some of my other ones, if I say so myself, some of my other paintings actually have stuff that is, you could call it, like professional, something that a kid wouldn't be able to do or probably not think to do. Unless they were at least a teenager and a prodigy or something. Some of my stuff. If not the detail of the images, at least the ideas behind the images can sometimes be very adult with my work. We're almost done with these. Now I have to, I didn't do a new pencil test out there. I'm getting a little tired. Yeah, I am ready for a nap. Pencil. Here we go. I think I hear some people with their TVs on ready to watch the big game. I was supposed to start from a point. Well, this is just pencil now, so. Fly, Eagles, fly. Ed Bassmaster. Known pretty well across certainly the city of Philadelphia, but also worldwide through his YouTube channel. Not even great at drawing them. Yeah, I hear the person doing that. Let me go see if I'm getting any viewers. Nobody in the chat. Oh. Nobody's chat anything. I guess no, there's nobody watching, no viewers at all. So I'm recording for the future. All right, let's continue this. I think this is going to be one of my worst paintings. But, you know, they have to have a worse. You have to have, you know, if you're going to have a best, you got to also have a worst. I almost want to do another one here to be equal. Yeah, oh. This is really a mess. A mess. I think a big dragon is going to be the only way to, something special, something crazy. Like the word crazy here or something. That would be saying like mom's crazy. That might not be nice. Wild. There's a dog barking now. Yeah, there's somebody who is doing, I really thought they were just working on an apartment, but it seems like a month now. And I'm guessing it's an artist of some sort. Because they're not continuing, unless they're just spending a month building onto their apartment, but it's not, doesn't sound like heavy construction. Yeah, that dog you hear does get old. The barking does get old sometimes, but it's not as bad as the one that used to live downstairs for me when I moved in. Oh, 2 years ago. It was so bad. Almost a year it's been gone. I do not take that for granted. It's so much better now. Oh, it was horrible. It was right downstairs and whoa, whoa, whoa. I mean, we're not talking. Like, when it barked, it wouldn't be like, oh, that's annoying. It would actually shock you every time it started barking. It was that loud. And it was, sometimes it would wake me up. And occasionally she'd leave it home like for a 3-day weekend. And it's not so much that it happened 1 or 2 times, but she didn't, after reporting her, sometimes to the police in the middle of the night, she didn't take heed. She was not conscientious. And that made it really bad. Because now you're dealing with kind of a, you're not just dealing with a very loud dog and somebody who would be okay with living with a loud dog like that herself. And she obviously would have to have been woken up in the middle of the night herself. And living with that, loving your dog so much. But I had a thought. I was, you know, I had some run-in, and I've had a couple run-ins. Well, I shouldn't say this, I'm live. But let's just say some things with the management here that I've had to work through. And, you know, they were not certainly super attentive when it came to that issue. And I wasn't the only person who complained. They did contact her and let her know, but they didn't necessarily, you know, give her any sort of ultimatum. She says the only way that can happen is if the police are involved and they file a formal complaint against the management company or something like that, and then they have to take action. But other than that, they can't do. No, according to the lease, somebody breaks the lease, you broke her lease, you can be evicted. They're given a warning and evicted. So, anyway, I've said too much, probably. Huh? It is what it is, and it's, you know, for the most part, great here. The management overall, in a lot of ways, is very good. It's more positive than negative. You know, definitely. That's why I'm still here. And also, I'm not rich, so it's a little hard for me to move out. You know, if I were super wealthy, I'd be probably in LA, you know, back with where my family is and so on. Now it's just turning dark, this whole video. Right on. Let's see, where's the white? I should have like things kind of like organized. Like organized. All right, I want to fix that there. It hasn't really dried yet. So maybe I can fix, maybe I'm thinking this, after looking at it, I realized I do want that to be more pronounced as a heart. Yeah, I've heard horror stories of management companies that are much worse than this one, just to let you know. I didn't mean to make them look worse than I need to make them look or anything like that. There. It looks like I obviously fixed it. I'll have to do another coat there. Imperfectly perfect. All right. I'd like to get rid of those. Oh, I was thinking of erasing those, but how about I just paint them over, the pencil tests here. Let's see if this is dried enough. Again, because it's acrylic, dries pretty quickly. Yeah.
Oh boy!
Okay. Oh, let's turn it right side up so I can see what it really looks like. That one needs to be fattened up a little bit. Gotta wrap this up. I am titanium. Stick to your day job. Okay. Ready for a nap. It's almost 3. An hour till door time. Kind of wanted to get there as they were opening the doors. Thought that might be kind of fun, but unless someone paid me, I'd rather take a nap. Like, unless it said like the first 100 people to get in will have 2 free beers or something. All right, let's see how that is from a distance. Oh, I have to put it. Looks like, wow. Huh. That's an interesting idea. I'm sure people, of course, people have done that, but have paintings. Of course, they have palindrome. I think that's the word. Where you have this, something that reads the same forward and backward, like wow or mom. But there's longer words. But what if you had something like one way it read like something nice and family friendly, and you turn it upside down, and it reads something like I'd love to see your vagina. Well, you know, you get the idea. Like something where it would be like furry beavers one way, and then the other way you turn it upside down, and it would say, "I love flowers." Of course, that wouldn't work. But you get the idea. Wow and mom. That gets me thinking. I'll work on that. That would be interesting. Okay, I got to decide whether it's like done or no. No, it needs something on the outside. That's where the goop-de-goop is going to go. That's where the, not dragon, the worm, it's going to go on the outside. And it'll basically frame the painting. could do one color or be diverse, like practice diversity and do several colors. Let me see if anybody's watching. Oh, I thought that was watchers. That's just people who have viewed. That's the earlier stream. I don't think anyone is watching. Oh, I do have a little bell notification. You've completed 4. All right, completed 4. Share. Maybe I can share this to Facebook. I'm now broadcasting on Twitch for the first time, period. If you can actually see my stream, please give me a comment to let me know, period. This is a test. And I'm in the middle of painting a painting, smiling. Oh shit, I was using speech to text, but I didn't have this microphone. Phone's on at the same time. You probably can hear me now. Hear me now! Let's see if you can, hello. So I'm on this microphone and the one out there. Oh, that's sweet. All right, here we go. Hey guys, I'm streaming on Cap Twitch for the first time, painting a painting, period. If you can actually see the stream, could you please let me know by placing a comment here on Facebook? ? Thanks! ! Ellipsis. This ellipsis is only a test. Smiley. Let's see. Now I have to check it out. Painting. And then ellipsis. A painting. If you can actually see the stream, could you please let me know by placing a comment here on Facebook? Thanks. This is only a test. Perfect. There we go. Now I don't know whether people can then. Oh. Am I still streaming? Let's find out. Yeah, I'm still streaming. Okay. I wish there was a way. Was a way I could let other people know on Twitch. I bet you can pay money. I bet that's partly how Twitch earns money is by, I can turn this mic off. I bet that's part of how, that's cool. So if I go in there to check things and I want to keep talking to you guys, I just turn that microphone on. All right. And I also can use speech to text that way. All right. Yeah, that's what it's, and that'll probably, that may even just do it unless I decide on something. I almost feel like putting another bottle cap. Oh! Okay, this, my other painting, let me show you. I have that other painting called Chill, right here, which incorporates a bottle cap from my favorite beer brewed in Texas called Yellow Rose, right? Lenny Rose. I like this size better. Anyway, I like bigger better. Sorry. And see the little bottle cap there? Yeah. So, what I'm thinking is, why don't I incorporate another bottle cap in this one, but one of the other caps they give with the 4-pack, it varies. You never know what you're going to get. Sometimes you don't get any spirals. I happen to get one spiral on that last 4-pack, and that happened to be the one that opened, and it actually informed all the spirals there. So this has like I really need to let the brewing company know about that. They may want to buy it. But let me grab the other here. This gives me a chance to open up. Well, that scared me to death. Look at what I saw on the counter. And think of it like it was like that. It looked like it could be a dead bird or a rat or something. It's just, what I used for doing cleanup. I need to throw that away. I think I'm going to throw that away. And that was like, I think I kind of knew what it was almost immediately, but it was not fun. It was kind of grotesque at the same time. All right, hold on a second, guys. Just kind of clean up the gloves a little bit. Yeah. And look at this. Wow. Oh, do I have any? Oh, this is going to be perfect for this painting. Some of them even just say Lone Pine Brewery. And I'm gonna find one. Oh, you know the one I really want to use is from a warm bottle. Uh-oh. Well, that's okay. Like I'll show you guys. Check this out. Sorry to keep you waiting. There's the spiral. So here's, God, all this beer. Here's one with a spiral like that one I showed you, right? Then, here's another random bottle. And it's got like a rose or hops, that's what that is. It's a little flower that shows hops, which, you know, hops are what they make beer out of, especially IPAs, very strong in hops. And that one is like a rose, and it's gorgeous, and it also has a sort of a feminine quality to it. That's all I'm going to say. All those kids watching, I think maybe even you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I don't know if this focuses. I hope that focuses well. Anyway, I could actually look right now. There's a little bit of a delay. Yeah, it worked. Kind of. Well, you got it. You got the idea. So that's the only one I have with that on it. The other ones, and the cold ones I have, like that hops could work. It looks almost like a rose, but that's love. That's going to be beautiful with this. So let me put all this beer away, and I'm going to pop this top and then put it in the refrigerator and not drink it warm, that's for sure. All right, here we go. Hold on. Put it there. I bet people hardly do it on Twitch. It's done this. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, those hops. Gosh. Really smells good. Oh. That's not going to work. I have to find a place to put this. I found it. Right on. Okay. I am going to grab a little, let's see, where's the cold one? Here's one, and here's another one. Check this out. This says Lone Pine Brewery. See, you know, I could have gotten all of them with this one. I happened to get that one with the spiral, but there she is. Isn't that beautiful? And it has a little bend in it from where I could have more carefully opened it to not have that bend, that little bend in it, but that actually, if I do this, it'll focus better. That little bend, not that little bend here, but that little bend will actually add kind of a it's been opened quality to it. Now let me add a little it's been opened to celebrate this idea. I'm going to have a little bit of survey. It is game day. I have an excuse to drink beer. And it's an American, brewed in Texas. As crafty as it looks, as European as it looks. It's brewed in Texas. Yeah, there you go. Okay, cheers. Wonder if it's legal to drink that on Twitch. I actually don't know. So I think if I'm over 21, it's okay. But I'm not, so, you know. Hi, hello. Okay. So there it is. So I'm going to do my dragon and do this, right? I have to decide where. I'm going to do it definitely like this. There we go, it's clean. I could do it right here. And I'm going to do that same kind of, maybe yellow. Could do it here. Ooh, how about right there? God, anywhere would be great. Like even here. No, not here. Too far from that yellow. I think I'm really liking it right there. And then it'll sort of play off this almost not yellow, but you know what I mean? So that, and it also makes it easy because I know exactly where I'm going to be doing this. All right, guys, I know you're not going to be able to really see this as well as what I want to do is like to be able to, let's see if I, like, if I could keep that there somehow. That's what I have this for, actually. Hello. If I can, yeah, I want to secure that. I'll just, yeah, just that little bit of weight. There we go. Now what I'm going to do, I don't have much. Oh, I have medium yellow. That's all I need. So I'm going to like that. Paka, Daka, China. Actually, I kind of like our president. I mean, I like him more than kind of. Probably a lot of people watching don't, so probably should not say that. Oh, God, Trump. Oh. He's just like way too logical and actually has too many good ideas. He needs to be more illogical and reckless. Of course, he is reckless in his communication. Oh, I'm not disagreeing with the fact that I think he, unless there's, supposedly there might be a method to his madness, but as far as policy and getting work done and maybe making the country kind of great again, that might actually be based in some sort of actual like fact. But maybe most of you don't agree with that, so c'est la vie. Here we go. I'm going to take that, like that. Wow, I'm excited. This is cool. And this I don't have to like worry about being quite so perfect with. Now what I do is do what I did with the other one. This is where I feel I shine, where I'm doing something unique, but I think that people like. Wow. If I say so myself. Gotta kind of clean that up. Don't know whether you can really see how it's progressing. You will in a moment. There we go, I fixed it again. Wow. See, I should have looked to see what I was doing over here. I didn't. Check that out. Wow. So that's the thing. Well, with oil, I don't know. That might have still worked, where I could have just put it right up like that. But I actually have a little more work to do on it. On the top. Daka! Sometimes I just feel like yelling out Trumpism, sort of like Trump Tourette's. That would be funny! Oh, that's a great idea for a sketch. That actually would work really well. Oh, my wheels are turning. That would actually work. If I have a friend who works on Saturday Night Live, I could say, I have an idea. But see, I like Trump, so it's really kind of biting the hand who feeds me sort of a thing. My idea is so good, I'm shutting up now. I'm not going to tell it here, but I actually know someone who works on Saturday Night Live. I could say, if I have an idea that I could throw you for the show and you guys use it, is there any way I could be compensated? It's so good that I know you guys would use it. And I've never been so sure of an idea that could be on TV or whatever as this one. I've never been so sure in my life. And you basically, I think, already figured it out by what I said. But that, oh my God. Wow. If I say so myself. It needs a little bit of cleaning before it gets dry. It is much easier to clean from smooth, polished metal like that than the canvas. But I do need to clean a couple things here. Yes, that is a clean Q-tip. And it's okay if there's a little yellow here and there, but yes, I made sure that was a clean Q-tip before I did that. I mean, it's less toxic than oil paint, but I still wouldn't want to eat it. That's what she said. Oh my God. I'm laughing because you're supposed to be clean on Twitch. I know some people use the F word, teenagers and whatever. Some of the gamers. But I'm not playing a game. Which might ensure that I have no followers on Twitch. Depends. There are certain people who might be perusing it, who might go, you know, for a change from gameplay. That would be if I were to advertise myself. Let me look from a distance. Oh yeah. Wow, it's weird. I could have used another color, but I like that. And I'm leaning toward wanting to do the whole thing is, the thing is I can't mix colors. I don't have a tube other than the tubes that the paint comes with. So really I have no way of mixing colors unless I did two tubes, you know. I've never done that before. But that's what it wants, to have sort of a frame and then it's done. I mean, I could do more, but excuse me, I burped, which leads me to my next investment, which is a sip of beer. Let's see, is anybody watching? No. Nothing. Nobody has been watching at all. Not even one. Before I had people coming in and out and watching, and I had like several views. Now for some reason, no views at all. Where's some? I know I poured some beer. It's gone. Well, that's okay. Oh, it's down there. That's right, I was hiding from the camera. Wow. It's a chilled mug, so. Oh. That's, wow. Not too bad. All right. That looks so cool. It would have been interesting to put it in the middle of the O. How about the hops? That would be fun. Mom with the hops. Oh my God, I don't know if I don't really want to open another one. And no, I didn't finish the other bottle. That's a really interesting idea. How about the Lone Pint Brewing Company? And no. Nah, not this time. I'm not going to put anything in there. That's what that's what he said. Ooh, okay. Maybe I should wear this red tie. If I didn't have to worry about paint getting on it, and I'm not going to leave this on, but what if I wore this? That would be cool. I need to lose weight. God, I need to lose 10 pounds. Because I hate it when my stomach comes out a little bit, especially when you're wearing it, put on a tie, and it kind of goes like, it doesn't just fall straight. Feels so, I'm self-body shaming. Well, okay, I think it's time to do that finishing touch. It's 3:15. Question is, what way I'm tempted to find the biggest, whatever color has the most paint in it, like the fullest. Oh, that has a lot. Vermilion. But I like the idea of the yellow. How about yellow ochre? That doesn't have. See, this doesn't have so much in it. Nah, that's that. Doesn't dry that cool. Yellow though looks pretty good. That medium yellow looks pretty frickin' good. I hate using up the yellow, but I'm getting more paint. In fact, dudes, okay, whoever's watching, we're gonna check something out. At about 9:30 a.m., I ordered 2 sets of acrylic paint on Amazon Prime. I have Amazon Prime. Same day. It says, same day, February 4th. I looked to make sure. This is Sunday. So right now I'm going to open up the door. In fact, guys, how about you check with me? If this ends up working, right, that bright is so light. Okay, it's kind of a mess here because I'm in the middle of taking some stuff downstairs. But dudes, you're going to watch this with me so you know that I'm not like lying in case it really works. I'm going to show you opening the door, and we will see. Let's see if that's working. Yep. Make sure the audio is good. Oh, hello? Testing? Mute? Yep. Good. Yeah, very little delay. Really impressed. Okay, a little delay. I'm impressed. What are you talking about? We can make a fortune. Okay, so it's sort of from the character. This is messier than it is. Because I was in the middle of. Yeah. There it isn't. Nope. Didn't arrive, at least not yet. But that's like Sunday. And it's like, not just like a common roll of toilet paper or something that would be, likely to be here in Dallas at the local Amazon, distribution center. But we're talking specific, 2 different specific brands of acrylic paint. Oh, sorry about that. You're probably seeing like a lot of light. Now I have to reset the camera, so let me see what we got here. Up, needs to come up a little bit, but it's pretty close to perfect. Just a little bit like this. And a little, shit. Excuse my language. All right, let's check that out. Yeah, that works. Maybe a little back. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I can pull this back on. Let's see how that is. Do need a little mini nap. I mean, even 15 minutes would give me a little recharge. Well, we're missing part of Iron Man now, so. There we go. That's opening the delay. About 7 seconds. I keep seeing that 12, and it seems like there are other people watching. No. Really was hoping I'd have a few views. Maybe there people are coming in and out, and only when I stop the stream will it show how many people were watching. That's a little bit. That's unnecessary now. This should be here. Here. This should be here. And this should be in the pocket. Actually, see this? I found this. It smells fine. In fact, it smells like it's washed. I found this in the trash. There was actually it's like, what is he doing? It's in pristine condition. And I was going to use it with the paints, and then this would become like a paint towel, and it would actually be, I could sell the towel once I got enough paint on it. Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. But I ended up not using it, so back into the laundry. Okay. I need to wrap this up. So I'm gonna do this. Put it back here. And I can work around. In other words, I could do most of it and then kind of pull that out and finish it. So start here. Colors. Well, I do have these small tubes, and I'm thinking a small, I don't know whether to do a small. I could do it in bits. I really want to have yellow all the way. And I'm talking about medium yellow or bright yellow, not yellow ochre. The problem is, I don't think I have enough. I could do orange. Orange might work. Orange might work. I'm going to at least do part of it in orange. It's just calling me. Here we go. Normally I would have like done a test or something. Good. It didn't look too bad. I should have done the cigarette thing, which I will do now. At risk of upsetting the neighbors, I'm going to take this and yes, it did get orange on the floor, which doesn't look too bad because it's the type of floor here in this loft that kind of where it works kind of like doesn't really matter because it already looks roughed up, which is really one of the reasons I love living here. Like, there's a lot of things so right with this place, and compared to LA especially. Maybe even Dallas now, not 2 years ago when I moved here, but now. The price is not horrible. Considering how hot Dallas overall and this particular area of Deep Ellum has gotten since I moved in. They have increased my rent when I renew the lease each year, but not horrendously so. I don't know whether they legally have a rent control or not. I never did find out. Okay, it's kind of messed up here. I could kind of do a thing where, how about, while I'm using this all up, taking a mistake and turning it into a heart. It's interesting, it looks almost more like a heart because it's separated the ventricles. Yeah. Yeah, looks kind of almost gross. Okay. Bring that up, that down. I'm almost out of this orange. I don't know whether I have another orange. But I have things that are close. It is done. Pretty much done. I mean, then it just gets too difficult to squeeze. That's what she said. I mean, sorry. And let me, I don't know. The orange is interesting. I like it. I do like it. Oh, I have more blue. I didn't know I had this blue. I don't know why I like it, but I do. That's from, oh, it's not even used. Well, we're just gonna, are we gonna do blue now? I guess we are. It's one of these things where I don't necessarily feel it's right, but I'm just gonna go with it. Sometimes that ends up, you just kind of hope at least somebody will like it. Oh, I didn't do the cigarette thing. Well, it's full, so there should be very little air in there. Okay, show you what the progress is like. I'm really liking it. Wow. No, it's far from my favorite painting. I guess that's the way, I mean, I'm sure even musicians, they create a song, they spend the time, and they know that at least some people might like it, and they go, you know, I'm not going to like throw this one away, but I'm certainly not going to call it my favorite. And a lot of times lately, my paintings have been my favorite. Like, each one that I complete is a new favorite. Chill, I don't necessarily, the last one I did, the very last one I completed, I don't necessarily like, I was thinking of stopping it here and then starting again. I'll do that now, but I think I might eventually just go all the way through. Oh, I am running into an air bubble. And this uses up a lot of paint. This is what I call goop-de-gooping. It's also a bit of a workout for my fingers. That's what, okay, never mind. Officially the most boring thing on Twitch. This one's calling for a curly. I think it does need to go through. What do you guys think? Oh, you agree? Okay. Certainly difficult to make that in any way seamless, and it did not come across that way. See, I didn't look to see where I was putting my finger. Luckily, there we go. Pretty good. Almost as though, there, almost as though I didn't stop in the first place. All right, almost out of this one. Wow, that really uses up a lot of, well, that's the thing, if you sell these things for several $100 or even more, it would not be a problem. So far. Okay, that's where it's going to stop. Now I'm just going to close my eyes and pick the next color. Ready? Right here. Was hard to get at. Here, I'm doing this one. Oh, burnt sienna. I would have maybe even chose that one because it's reddish. Here we go. Luckily, I have a lot of these small tubes left of various colors. So I will be able to complete this. It's not like I'm almost running out of paint. It'd be great if while I was streaming, I was about to say while I was twitching, it'd be funny to hear the knock on the door from Amazon on a Sunday within hours. Literally less than 7 hours ago I ordered it and it would arrive. Now, it may arrive tonight. I've seen things arrive on Sunday like late, 8, 9 p.m. They don't know that I wanted to paint before the big game. Here's the thing though, if it was anything over $35 with certain items that are locally available here in this warehouse, I could get same day for no extra charge. That alone makes the $99 a year for Prime worth it. That alone. Like, let's say I am working on I am preparing for this art show, and I am going to try to do 2 or 3 more paintings in the next, between now and Thursday, and it's Sunday now. And to do that, I could do a little more. Just gets hard on my fingers. Also, the paint is just no longer coming out smoothly. How about we have like a heart coming out of here? I'm going to close my eyes, but this is the one I just grabbed for. Viridian. Okay, here we go. Still going to do that. Okay. Let's do that. Actually almost easier to paint this way, painting a heart, than to paint it with a brush. And by the way, I really am liking this. It's a different color than anything else here. It's kind of a gray. If you hear that sound, it sounds like a washer going to it's because somebody has a washer going somebody doing their laundry. I like that. I don't know why I like it, but I do. Yeah, that's so funny. I forgot the name of the sketch, but it's the Upright Citizens Brigade. And it's like the guys dress as these women and they go to this beauty clinic. It's like going to a beauty clinic to get your face, like a mask or whatever, and they slap the women, and that's the treatment. And it sounds really bad. I don't think it would fly today. I don't know. It was done so stupidly, and they were smart. They dressed the guys up as the women who get the abuse, which is perfect. In fact, I didn't think of that until just now. That's why it's funny. Yeah, that's why it works. Okay, I've never used a flesh tint. Let's use a little flesh tint. Oh, this one's actually open. This one definitely needs to be and that didn't get any paint on my antique there. That was good. I don't know why I like it, but I do. And that was a person who was very, he was very incensed that these people would be going to this clinic and they'd be applying paint. It's almost white. Well, flesh. I need a better grip. That's what she said. Oh, wait. So we're getting to that point where I'm going to need to pull it up. That's what she... paint the I made another heart. If I paint the interior of that, what is that, scarlet, I think that's going to work. Otherwise, it doesn't work. A little bit of... All right, almost done, and I have no way of holding that anymore. Propping that. I almost want to finish with another color anyway. But now I have to put the top back on this, hold this. A lot of wet action, don't want to drop that. It would be a whole different painting if that happened. Whoops! I'm laughing aloud. Inanity. Do I have any more yellow? Something closer to yellow ochre or ochre? Probably yellow ochre. Well, how about just goop-de-doops to finish it up? Black, lamp black, goop-de-doops. Is this lamp black? Yeah. Is this one open? No. I think I have a lamp black that's not been opened. Let's see. Because I don't know if I... Oh, love this one. This is this aquamarine blue. I didn't know I had any of this left either. I have a feeling I can do something really special to wrap this up, like little stars or something. Like little. How is this so dry again? Is this magic? Is it just coming off? I used this. Do I have another one? Maybe I bought two of them. I thought I used that and it looks unused. I mean, I see a little bit of paint on there, but maybe this is a special kind of bristle that where the paint just comes off. That's kind of scary. Okay, here we go. And then we're going to do a goop-de-doop. And then stars coming off of it sort of match the bottle cap. Like that. And luckily it's thick, just thick enough. Stay, and I'll do a little glop here. This, and then take that. Go. See, the original idea did not include this at all. It was just going to go goop-de-doop and stop about there. That's not me. I have to do something that makes me interested, keeps me interested in the work, in the painting. So you know the next painting, it was longer than I wanted it to be originally. That's not going to be cleaned up. That's pretty cool. It needs just something else. Let's step away for a moment and then look at it. Oh, wow. It needs like a smiley face, like a little kid smiley face right about here, and then it's done. I could use the same color, but doesn't feel right. Yellow ochre or okra. Daka. Yeah, it's like, I don't know how smart, Dhaka. I don't know about Dhaka. China. Mexico. China. Yeah, Google this, Google it, search YouTube. Put in Donald Trump saying China, and Huffington Post put it together long before he won the election. He was campaigning. I like Trump, but it's really funny, and it does make fun of him. But you know what? He has earned making fun of. I don't mind making fun of him, but I wouldn't degrade him. I wouldn't degrade him because I think he's doing a pretty damn good job overall. But don't love everything he does. But yeah. So, but that is President Trump, and it's edited really well. It's so funny. I'm going to mix this with whatever else I have wet here. Mix it together. And then see if I can do a smiley, like a kid's smiley face to really bring it home. Right here. It's good, it's kind of wide. Need to have it this way. I could do this so you could all see it, but I was just tempted to do this. It's easier, a little easier to do. Yeah, it's kind of mixing the colors. How about a yellow smile? Do I have any medium yellow left? That's it. I haven't, other than the bottle cap and then those. Like, take a look. I could just use the same color, but I'm thinking a goop-de-goop yellow if I have any left. Don't need much. I think this is it. Oh, and that's gonna be enough. Just enough. Does not have to be that much paint, but it will make a big enough difference. Shit. It was so rough. That might be about as perfect as it gets. Debating whether to... Oh, I did it. And that kind of screwed it up. So I can fix it. All right. Well, you know, I wonder if I should just leave a little extra dot there. It kind of works. That's one of those times when you kind of go, well, you know, it's supposed to be a kid doing this. How about, oh my God, fingerprints. That's part of a child's painting, is fingerprints. Like, with that really aquamarine blue. I don't know why I like it, but I do. Oh, this one's still wet. I thought this was done for. How about? Well, that didn't come out. I guess I'm thinking of the hand. That would work right there. Hand. Big decision to make. Also, it'd make my hand all dirty. Oily, I mean painty. What color? It'd have to be red. How about like a mixture of stuff? I think I'll just put it here. Use this one up. Oh, color! I was squeezing so hard. And here's what I do. Just go that, that. That's a cool, that looks cool right there. I think that's gonna do it. And then how about some of that aquamarine? Where's the aquamarine? Aquamarine. There it is. This is drying quick. Let's use it up. Let's use it up. All right. I think it's wet enough. Here we go. I've never done anything like this. Even when I was in school. No, I probably did. There you go. I was hoping it would be wetter. It almost looks like a ghost kind of a thing. What if I were to do this now? Add a little yellow. This, 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 like that. Oh my God. Kind of gets old. There we go. It's done. The painting is done. Take a look at that. Take a screenshot of that. Wow. In fact, I'm going to take a picture of that. Ooh, that lighting. Watch this. How about this? And by the way, the name of the painting is Unconditional. Unconditional.